Rice Krispie Treats, one of the most basic desserts that anybody could ever make, but surprisingly, a lot of people are actually doing it wrong. I know that sounds silly, but if you've ever had a Rice Krispie Treat that was like too crisp and difficult to bite into, you've probably made one of these mistakes, or whoever was serving you did. Today, I want to share with you all of my secrets. They're very, very easy tips and tricks that you probably just didn't know about so that you can make the perfect Rice Krispie Treats. And these are amazing. They are so gooey, marshmallowy, buttery. The flavor is incredible. I call them gourmet Rice Krispie Treats, and everybody always wants to know how I made them. We are going to be heading over to our stovetop for this recipe. You're going to need a large pot, and you want to have all of your ingredients ready before you begin. So first thing you need, 6 tablespoons of butter. I cut it up into pieces just so it melts faster, but that's optional. I want to mention this is salted butter. We're actually going to talk a little bit more about this butter in a minute while it's melting. You also need 15 ounces of marshmallows, but we're going to divide this. So 10 ounces in one bowl, and then another 5 ounces is going to be set aside. We're going to mix that in at the end. Again, one of the key tips that's going to give you really nice Rice Krispie Treats. You'll need some vanilla extract. We'll need a teaspoon of this, so I have my teaspoon ready to go. Better take the lid off. I'm not scrambling later. And 6 cups of crisped rice cereal. Now, finally, if you want to add like a nice little fun punch of color, grab some sprinkles. We'll stir in 3 tablespoons of your favorite sprinkles. I'm not going to be doing that today. Found out there are a lot of sprinkle haters in my life, so we're gonna skip that, but if you want to, it really makes them nice and pretty. Oh, and you'll also want to get a pan ready. 13 by 9 pan, glass, ceramic, metal, doesn't matter. And you can either lightly grease the pan with some butter, or you can line it with parchment paper. Wax paper, sometimes people have trouble with the Rice Krispie Treats sticking to the wax paper, so I've been using parchment. Makes it easy to lift them out and cut them up. Makes the pan easy to clean up, but you can just grease the pan instead. What my grandmother used to do, she would just lay a piece of parchment or wax paper on a cookie sheet and just kind of drop the Rice Krispie Treats on there. You could do that too. All right, we're going to turn our pot to medium-low heat. The heat is important. If your heat is too high, you're going to cook things too fast. Your marshmallows are going to melt too fast, and you're going to overcook them, which is going to make your Rice Krispie Treats crispy and hard and dry. They're going to crumble. You know, you ever bite into one and it's like firm? No, it shouldn't be that way. Keep your heat low. It's going to make all the difference in the world. All right, we'll add our butter to the pot. We're going to let that melt. Quick tip on your butter. Grab European style butter if you can. It just has a better flavor. So like Kerrygold or Plugra, that is going to really elevate your Rice Krispie Treats. Can't find it, don't want to pay for it. American salted butter will work fine. That's just one tip. So we melt the butter first before we add the marshmallows, because again, we don't want the marshmallows getting too hot. Once your butter is melted, we can go ahead and add our larger portion of marshmallows, our 10 ounces, into the pot. Just be patient here, keep your heat below medium, and stir frequently. We'll get these marshmallows melted slowly. You will be rewarded for your patience. So once your marshmallow is melted, we can add our vanilla extract. Again, 1 teaspoon. And I love my homemade vanilla extract with little flecks of vanilla beans. I have a video on how to make this, in case you're curious. So we'll stir this in real quickly. Just want to get it mostly incorporated. And then we will add our Rice Krispie cereal. And we're also going to add the rest of our marshmallows. Okay, now stir everything together, sort of fold it in. And we're going to do this just until everything is well combined and until these additional marshmallows just begin to melt, which is going to help hold everything together. We don't want them completely melted, and we don't want them not melted at all, because then we don't get that nice gooey texture we're looking for. Spatula is great for this because you can scrape the bottom of the bowl or the pot and turn up all that marshmallow in there. All right, I don't want to overdo this. I do want it well incorporated. All right, this looks good. If you were adding sprinkles, you could toss them in here. Just give them a quick toss. You have to be a little careful with the sprinkles because they can bleed if you stir them too much. So just do it at the last minute. All right, let's take this off our heat. All right, now we're going to pour this into our prepared pan. And here's another place where people often mess up. We're going to very gently spread the Rice Krispie Treats into the pan. Do not pack them down. I can't stress that enough. So just use your spatula, gently nudge everything in the right direction so you have a pretty even layer. This is why my grandmother's Rice Krispie Treats were always so good, because she just dumped it on a pan. She never packed anything in. So they were always like the gooeyest ever. And I didn't realize, maybe it's obvious to some of you, but compressing things is going to make them dense and crumbly and dry. Who would have thought? So it's not that you can't, manipulate it at all, just be gentle. We don't have a nice, smooth, compact layer. It's a little bit bumpy. It's very gently spread and distributed into the pan. This is perfect. Now all you have to do is let these cool and we'll go ahead and cut in. All right, once the Rice Krispie Treats are cooled, if you've had enough patience, we can go ahead and cut into them. Again, parchment paper, look how easy it is to remove them. I want you to see how amazing these are. They smell so good. Seriously, these are gourmet Rice Krispie Treats. Chop them up. My kids love these. Everybody loves these. People sell them at bake sales and tell me how well they do. I think you're gonna love them. All right, take a look at this. I'll do it here so you can see it on my overhead camera. They're so marshmallowy, so full of vanilla flavor. Let me know if these are not the best Rice Krispie Treats you've ever had in your life. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this video was helpful. I really do always love hearing from you. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. They're the best. Like, try these and tell me they're not the best. Oh my gosh.